Oh.
The judge for the innovations is ready, the presenter is ready, so you can just call Dr. Langat.
Let me ask you, whoever has walked in, I hope is not the chief guest.
No, the chief guest. Yes.
Okay, as we think about that, because it's affecting us, our students, isn't it? The ladies become clever. It's a case of the hare and the what? You know those stories? It was the hare and the elephant. Yes, Mr. Hare was alikuwa na abunua siama. Yeah, in the animal farm. So because the judge has come, we will pick that up at a later stage, but students who are present, please think about it. Don't be Mr. Hare. Nothing is given for free. Please work for what you get. If you know that you are not going to give anything in return, do not accept gifts. There are no free gifts in this world. You work for everything, okay? Huh? No free lunch except from your parents, isn't it? Yes. Even if they cheat that, no, it's okay. Because after some time, when you refuse what they want, then we start having problems that we are experiencing now. So to each and every, even the boys also, please do not accept free things from gookas. They are called cougars, isn't it? Old women like my age do not accept, because there's nothing that is for free. So let me take this opportunity to welcome Wangila and Lagat to come and present, because the judge is here. Are you the judge?
Yes. It's okay. Good afternoon. I'm still morning. It's like we are tinkering with the program a bit. So we would like to, those who have innovation ideas, some of you might invite you to present here. I hope you're not scared, so that we save on time, and it is in this hall where you love the best audience to listen to your innovative ideas, ask questions, and also recommend options for improvement.
Ready for innovation.
Oh, lovely. So my list of innovators, we have quite a number of you. I just want to confirm if you people are here. Do we have the Saimara team? Are you ready? Okay, then we have Kabarak, Jean Cloud Zigama. Are you here, the team? Yes or no? Okay. Rogers Ochieng, University of Kabianga, are you available? Then we have Vincent Olwanda. We also have Dipora on Tita, and there is also one by Dr. Langata and Wangila. So, as I invite Dr. Langata to come forward, I would wish that Mr. Masinga Sunza to also come forward. We need to award some marks as they present. Mr. Sunza, are you in? Mr. Sunza? Okay. Dr. Langat, karibu. If you can take 10 minutes, the better for us. Wait a bit. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor is here. A round of applause, please. Thank you very much. So we will begin with choir, you ready? Yes, we'll begin with the national anthem. Kindly stand up, rise up on your feet. The East African anthem. A round of applause. You can have your seat for the University of KABIANGA choir as I wait for the DVC and the VC to come and sit with our chief guests. Ladies and gentlemen, ya yashakuwa, si ndio? Yes? Yes, good things. Si agree tulisoma literature pamoja. Good things come to those who do what? Who wait. So thank you so much, choir, KABIANGA choir. I was hearing you yesterday as you practice your beautiful voices. We thank God for you. And was very karibu sana. We've been waiting for you. We are happy you're here. We thank you for honoring this event. I want to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to invite Melissa. Melissa Sheba is a fourth-year student of Maths and Chemistry. So Melissa Sheba, a student of maths and chemistry, 4th year student. Melissa, quickly, please clap for her. She has a spoken word around Tfgbv. Then we'll continue.
Next.
May I come in?
Come in. Keep your greetings to yourself.
I'm sorry, madam.
Sorry for yourself. Why are you here and who are you?
I'm Byron. Yes, you saw your advertisement on the newspaper. And there's also one in social media and Yard of Life.
Okay. You said you're Myron.
Yeah, I'm Byron.
Oh, your name is here. Okay. Our company runs a business, an online marketing business. So which position do you want?
Maybe I can do anything.
Anything? Are you sure you can do anything?
Yeah, I can do
Do you have your CV?
Yeah, I've got my CV, all my documents are here.
Where are your documents? Young man. Yani hata ujui kupanga documents zako mwanaume. A whole man. Okay. A whole man like you don't know how to arrange your documents. Kijana, toka nje uende upange hizo vitu zako huko. A man who doesn't know how to arrange his things is an incompetent person. How will you arrange our businesses?
I need this job.
Are you sure you need the job?
Yeah, exactly. I need this job.
Can you do everything you are told to do?
Yeah, exactly,
Can you
madam.
work under pressure?
Yeah, exactly.
I see. But kwanza panga hizo karatasi zako vizuri kwanza. And hand me your CV.
Thank you, madam.
Don't thank me. Thank God.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I see. Na sasa huyu amevaa aje yake?
I'm sorry.
Very incompetent. Hebu shika hizi makaratasi zako. Chukua. Toka hapa.
Please, madam, my family need this thing.
You have a family? How do you arrange your family if you can't arrange your papers?
My mom, my dad,
Your
my
mom,
siblings.
your dad. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Let's make a deal. There's something I want you to do for me.
Okay.
Something personal.
Okay.
Something confidential.
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. I need your details and your accounts. We have an online serious business.
I'm ready.
We'll meet tomorrow at 1. You may leave.
What about my documents?
You may leave. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, baby, what's up? Nini,
There's no job.
why are you looking pale? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guy.
You told me to apply for the online job. It's not there.
It's She'll work next time.
I don't know what she wants with me.
She'll have hopes, baby. Please. Can we take a walk?
There's no
Kindly.
problem. There's no problem. At least I can reveal my.
I'm here with you, eh? Don't worry.
What about my documents? Can I keep them?
Don't worry, I'll have it, eh?
Okay, thank you.
Hello? How are you? I'm fine, cousin. And are you around?
Yes, I'm around. Can you please, can I find your location? Can you give me your location, please?
Okay, I will. And at what time the family meeting begin?
Just right now we are late for a bit.
Okay.
I'm coming for you. I'm just around. I'm coming to pick you. Can
Okay.
you please?
Okay, I'll pin you the location, then you will come to find me, eh?
Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Who was that?
It is my cousin, Uncle Robert.
Are you sure?
Yes, from Uncle Robert's family. I told you about him.
Okay.
Can you go for a walk?
Hi.
Hi, Uncle Robert.
I'm very fine, young man. How is it?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is the Uncle Robert you're talking about.
This is my hubby that I told you about, my boyfriend.
Yeah, she had introduced me to you earlier, and I'm familiar with you. Do you have any clue about me? I guess she had already
She
told you.
told me about there's a family gathering that you're supposed to attend. I'm not sure.
Yeah. We have a meeting right now, and we are a bit late. Can you please excuse us?
Okay, baby, we'll meet later.
Okay, there's no problem. Make sure you keep in touch with me or online.
Don't worry. Hey.
Hi.
At least.
What's wrong? Was he bothering you?
Not really.
Okay.
And I see.
Yeah.
I just saw you on social media, and it seems you're cuter than the way I saw you.
You see?
Yeah.
Very cute.
Yeah, and handsome, tall.
Yeah.
I just love your complexion.
And you are also amazing. Look at you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my princess. Wow. Look at you. Oh.
Okay, take me to the place that you told me about, eh?
Yeah, sure. I had already informed the people there, and I think everything has been arranged for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to BNB.
Thank you very much.
Feel free. You are welcomed. Welcome to BNB. Highly welcome. Feel
Thank
free.
Thank you.
Okay, how have you been?
Pretty good.
Since I've never met you, I feel you're just good, eh?
And I too, I had never imagined anything like you are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Look at you. Oh, very mad,
And
perfectly.
not to mention
Oh.
the money that you sent me. I made my nails. I bought a new dress.
But that's
and
just
of
a bit
course-
of it, like a lot of money on the way always to come.
Thank you.
You have to enjoy. You are my queen, my princess.
Oh. Then I have a request to make.
Go on.
I wanted you to buy me a new car since I'm tired always walking to school.
Just a car,
Yes, a car.
pretty thing like it.
Yes, I really want a car.
Count it, you have it, my dear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go and take a shower, then we will talk.
Yeah. You excuse yourself.
Thank
can
you.
shower. Yes, boss. How is you? Yeah. I guess we find a good product. It's yeah. It's working. I think, yeah, it's good than we never imagined. And I think it's marketable. Yeah, right. Good. Yeah, meet you. Okay. Thanks, bye.
A good what?
What? Were you eavesdropping in my call?
product.
Were you
Are you
eavesdropping in my
planning
call?
to sell me?
Were you eavesdropping in my call?
Are you planning to sell me?
can someone hear her? Can someone see her pain? Can someone feel her pain? Ilianza na Airbnb, but still hakuwa na plans ya kummake bibi. Aliona kwake kuna matumaini, kumbe kwake aliona figo na maini. I'm sure alijua hii imeenda, but hakujua ni yeye alifaa kuenda. Ameenda in the most painful way, yenye hata waendangi hivyo wanyama. Inauma. Mpaka lini tutawafanyia wanawake ili tendo la unyama? Mpaka lini tutawakatakata na kuwageuza nyama? Inauma. Si wewe ukifeel amekukataa usimkate, si ujikate tu. Wakati eti mwanaume ni kujituma. Mwanaume ni kujituma, but still I appreciate their efforts. Ati mwanaume afai kulia, maybe tu atoke kushoto aende kulia. But machozi ya mwanaume haifai kuonekana, ikionekana ako na umama. Our men are dying inside. They're suffering in silence, rejection everywhere. No one listens to them. Ati mwanaume anafaa kutoa jasho, but hiyo jasho nisisikie ikinuka. Our men are dying inside. Hakuna msa anamotivate ati hao ni masimba. Ndio maana wengine wao wanaishia kuwa mafisi. A moment of silence. Maybe tumepeana that moment of silence to this girl, hange end up penye yako. So let us fight GBV. It is a war against GBV.
Appreciate them. Small, better than that. Choir, you may have your seat for now. Thank you very much. Appreciate the choir. Appreciate the choir. Appreciate them until they sit down. Thank you. They have not sat down. Appreciate them until they sit down. Thank you. They've been entertaining us this morning. I left here at 9 p.m. and they were still practicing. So please appreciate them. They've done a very good job. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the official segment of this event. I know we already started with the abstract session. Waziri, I want to inform you, we've received 11 abstracts. We've received 7 innovations, and we've received 7 teams for the moot court. And I will ask Dr. Ms. Wangila, who is the Director for Gender, University of KABIANGA, to kick off this and give us a background, but also to welcome us to this university. Waziri, she's the one we've been planning with our office for this particular event. Panis. Dr. Makofi.
Yeah, thank you so much, Florence. Mine is very brief. I know the Vice Chancellor represented here will be welcoming us to this congregation, or rather to the university. Our CS, Honorable Harriet Chigai, our women rep, Madam Beatrice Kemei. We have our county government represented here. And of course, we have also the County Assembly represented here. Vice Chancellor, sir, our DVCs, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, it's a good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, I want to bring this conversation to an understanding that we are here to deliberate, or rather to look at strategies about technologically facilitated gender-based violence, Your Honor. Now, I want also to make a statement that this conversation really began from an early age of last year when we met with Florence, and it has not been a mean walk to realize you're coming to this place just to, grace this particular event. I know you have supported us previously from your office. We had our International Menstrual Hygiene Day, and we really appreciate that we got a big support from your office, and of course among other organizations that came in to really see that women and girls have something that can facilitate, even they are doing other chores here and there. We are here to look at technologically facilitated gender-based violence. I'm Dr. Wangila Fanis, the Director in charge of Gender and Development. And I must say this, that we are here congregated just to propel the conversation around what's happening among university students. We have seen quite a lot on gender-based violence. We have seen quite a lot of girls being killed. We have seen quite a lot of boys also being violated of their rights, notwithstanding just to talk about the girls alone. But this is a conversation we are saying, fine, there has been domestic violence. Sports has also been there. Our girls are being mutilated. We are talking about children. The other day we were actually just standing just to listen to our voices, even as we speak about the baby Tamara. Very sad. And no animal does this. It is a human being that does this. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a time that we need to realize that we are human. Where we lost it, we need to pick ourselves and propel moving forward. And so today, Madam CS, we are here with about 13 universities represented. We have Meru University, we have Masai Mara University, University of Eldoret, not forgetting University of Kabianga. We have Alupe University, Kibabi University, Egerton University, Kabaraka University, Maseno University. All these people are here to present either their papers, their innovations and findings, or their teams are here to carry on with the moot court. At the end of it all, we are anticipating that the university students can realize they have an obligation to find strategies on issues surrounding them as far as technology and gender-based violence is concerned. I will not tire you. There are various organizations also who are here together with us. We have Coca-Cola distributors, they are here. We have Stima Sacco, they are also here. I am sure we also have Lipton Teas, they are also here with us. And so, ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this moment not to tire you with words. I would have gone and gone, but one thing that I must let the CS know. 2021, we had a gender walk in Kericho. 2021, we had 9 organizations. 2022, we had 13 organizations. Last year, we did still a gender walk during the 16 days of activism. And I'm glad the Women Rep is here, among other organizations, supporting us together with the MCAs who are here from the county government. And we realized 19 organizations last year coming together just to have a conversation around SGBV in Kericho County. And I'm sure the data is there. Quite a lot has been said. But one thing I want to bring to you, our CS. If we look around Kericho County, we cannot say we have any polycare here. We do not have a safe space. The conversations are going on. The University of Kabianga here has a health unit here. So the medical team are there. The University of Kabianga has a counseling section. And so we can actually get counselors here in psychiatry. The University of Kabianga here has a police station just near here. How we wished a polycare and to at least a safe space could be realized in this institution. Thank you. And I look forward to have a great collaboration that we can carry out as much research with your office as much as possible. It's now my turn, my pleasure, to bring to us the Vice Chancellor, Pierre Ndi, who will then indeed bring the Vice Chancellor to speak to us. Thank you.
Thank you. Our CS, Harriet Chigai, Women Rep for Kericho County, Beatrice Kimei, the MCAs that are represented here, the Police Gender Desk, the State Department of Gender, and the representatives that are here representing Gender Office, the various universities that are represented here, our sponsors, faculty, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm here to represent our DPC, PRD, who is not able to attend. However, we really are happy to have you here because the division for research, for planning, research and development contributes a lot to the fulfillment of university's mandate, and even key strategic objective,
which is basically to coordinate research activities. And this research conference is one of them. So we are very glad to have you here and to also have other people that will be presenting research findings on technology-enabled gender-based violence. So this conference brings together all these people to discuss this very pertinent issue, which today is quite a thorny issue. So allow me now to welcome, without further ado, the Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Onsare. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Acting Deputy Vice Chancellor, Planning, Research and Development, Dr. Helen Sang. Our chief guest, CS, Dr. Harriet Chigai, who is President's advisor on issues of women rights. Our county women representative, Honorable Beatrice Kirui. County government representatives around. The county assembly members, led by the area MCA. The police gender desk, represented here. The State Department of Gender, Kericho Coordinator, Beatrice Chebet, where are you? She's not here. Oh, yeah, thank you. The representative of the CEC, Gender, ICT, Youth Affairs and Sports, Honorable Malel. You around? Okay. The SGBV, Kericho County Coordinator, Mrs. Edna Maio. She around? Thank you very much. We have organizers and sponsors represented by Stima Sacco. Stima Sacco, welcome. Coca-Cola. Are they in? Representatives from the Lipton Teas and Infusions. Welcome, thank you very much. Bomet County Director of Gender, in. Okay, representatives from the following universities. Egerton University, recognize you, thank you very much. Masai Mara, welcome. Kabarak. Meru University, thank you very much, welcome. University of Eldoret, thank you very much. Kibabi, karibu sana. Alupe, Maseno, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Yeah, I stand here on behalf of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Eric Koech, who is out of the university on official duty, and he asked me to stand in for him and take charge of the office of the Vice Chancellor. My name is Professor Paul Onsare. I'm Acting Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Student Affairs. Chief guest and all participants who are gathered here today for this very unique conference. And I really want to thank Dr. Fanny Swangila and all the other organizers for thinking about such a conference. Gender-based violence has been there for a while, but in the African traditional setup, it was a way that a man could show he was a man in the homestead. It was not considered as gender-based violence. But today, we are talking about technology-facilitated gender-based violence, meaning that we are picking an aspect, not generally issues to do with gender-based violence abroad, but a specific concept of how technology which is a very essential thing, and it has revolutionized our lives, by the way. And how now it is being misused, and it's very unfortunate. All of you are aware that we have our little secrets, what we call our private space, our private life. And if this secret is known by anyone confident, then it should end there. But when this person uses this private information to, put it in public and disparage your name and image, then that is a kind of violence. And technology has been used negatively to bring out violence, which affects the mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to encourage all the participants that whatever we are going to share here today and tomorrow is really going to help us curb this kind of violence that we have. Remember, all the time we talk about gender-based violence, it is the man who is the perpetrator. But when the woman is a perpetrator, the man is told to keep quiet. And so men die silently, because as men we are told not to cry, and if you are violated, remain a man, be strong, cry inwards. I hope this conference will also venture into that line of violence, so that we look at technology-facilitated gender-based violence for both genders. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chief Guest, I want to welcome you to University of Kabianga as we celebrate and have this kind of conversation for today and tomorrow. And therefore, allow me to invite Dr. Juma, who has the Vice Chancellor's speech. I don't know, Dr. Fanis Wangila. In that order, then when we give the chief guest the time, she will recognize her guests. I think that's in order, so that we have Dr. Juma to read the speech of the Vice Chancellor. Thank you very much, and welcome to this conference.
Thank you. This August meeting, conference, I want to say that I'm here to read the speech of the Vice Chancellor, University of Kabianga, during this occasion of technologically facilitated gender-based violence. Chief guest, Honorable Harriet Shigai, Women's Rights Advisor to the President, Honorable Women Rep Kericho County, Deputy Vice Chancellors, Academic and Student Affairs, Professor Paul Onsare, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Maurice Oduor, Planning, Research and Development, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration and Finance, Professor Isaac Naibei, Director Gender, Dr. Fanis, Registrars, Deans, Directors, my fellow heads of departments, staff and students. I am delighted to be part of today's event to express concerns on technologically facilitated gender-based violence. It is one amongst many social ills and domestic issues that has rocked individuals, families, and societies. In equal measure, the vice affects both female and male. What is technologically facilitated gender-based violence? Technologically facilitated gender-based violence is an act of violence perpetrated by one or more individuals that is committed, assisted, aggravated, and amplified in part or fully by use of information and communication technologies or digital media against a person on the basis of gender. University's call is that this global 16 days of activism against GBV is a key international exercise to call for an end to violence against vulnerable groups. In support of this campaign, the University of Kabianga joins the call for global action to increase awareness, galvanize advocacy efforts, and share knowledge and innovations to help end all types of violence against victims and vulnerable groups. As our world becomes increasingly digital, so too do the spaces and means for perpetrating gender-based violence. We are witnessing a rise in the weaponizing of technology and online platforms of attack on different gender. This violence infiltrates homes and bedrooms, workspaces and schools. It has no limits or geographical boundaries. It can even start online and escalate to physical spaces or vice versa, creating a dangerous continuum of online-offline abuse that can end in the most extreme forms of violence, including femicide. Technologically facilitated gender-based violence takes many forms, one of them being sextortion, image-based abuse, cyberbullying, online gender and sexual harassment, cyber stalking, online grooming for sexual assault, hacking, hate speech, online impersonation, and using technology to locate survivors of abuse in order to inflict further violence, among many others. It carries significant health, safety, political, and economic consequences for both gender, for their families and communities, and for society as a whole, as diverse gender self-censure to prevent technology-facilitated GBV. Their voices are silenced and democracies suffer. In every country and culture, more action is needed to ensure women in all their diversity live free of violence and coercion. Health impacts of violence can last a lifetime, affecting physical, mental, sexual, and reproductive health. World Health Organization plays a key role in bringing attention to and responding to violence against women as a public health, gender equality, and rights issue. Globally, approximately 736 million women, almost 1 in 3, endure violence at least once in their life. The most prevalent form of violence against women globally is intimate partner violence, which affects 641 million. However, this problem goes beyond interpersonal relationships and reaches into diverse environments, including online platforms. This scourge has intensified in different settings, including workplace and online spaces. Kenya has a robust legal framework in its constitution under Sexual Offense Act 2006, which prohibits various forms of GBV. The country leadership has been at the forefront in efforts to eliminate all forms of GBV, especially since the promulgation of Constitution of Kenya 2010. Through our constitution, provisions of all international and regional legislatives and policies have become part of domesticated laws in this fight. University of Kabianga has taken a critical role. Measures to create awareness on technologically facilitated gender-based violence through the Directorate of Gender. This has been done through, among other things, sensitizing staff and students through workshops like this one, creation of a gender directorate, outreaches to the neighboring community. As we address Tfgbv I wish to highlight that, number one, there is an urgent need to address online abuse and to harness the power of technology as a force for good. Number two, preventing and addressing technologically facilitated gender-based violence necessitates collaborative efforts involving national government, technology companies, digital rights, and feminist movements, GBV service providers, academics, and most importantly, survivors. When developing AI technologies, it is important to prioritize diversity and inclusiveness, recognize violence against gender in digital contexts. Number five, transparency is crucial in their deployment of content moderation policies and complaint mechanism. Number six, we need more investment in GBV organizations, better legislation, prosecution of perpetrators, more services for survivors, and training for law enforcement officials. Finally, as a society, let us all join hands in the fight against technologically facilitated gender-based violence anywhere and at any level. I wish to recognize and appreciate the organizers of this event and all the participants. It is now my pleasure to invite the guest of honor of the day, Honorable, the CS, to come and speak to this gathering and open the conference officially. Signed, Professor Eric Koech, Vice Chancellor, University of Kabianga.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Be seated. The DJ is here. You don't seem happy. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good. My name is Harriet Chigai, as you've been told. I'm the Women Rights Advisor to the President, and I advise on matters women and children. And today, I'm truly, truly happy to be here because this is a very special day for our office. My office was put in place to look on matters women and children. And as you can see, the university students are in the core of our hearts. And for that reason, clap. And for that reason, I truly want to thank this university led by the VC. I also want to thank Dr. Fanis Wangila because matters women and children are very emotive matters, you know. They are very emotive because when you come across a woman who's crying, a child who's been hurt, we are all broken. So you can imagine the kind of heartaches and the kind of heartbreaks that we have in this country. My good friend, the woman rep of this county, a great woman, a woman of Villa. She was given a very short notice and she decided to be here. The DVC and your team and all the county representatives. I truly, truly want to thank you all for ensuring that this conference is a success. And to the students, clap for yourselves. There is nothing as beautiful as excellence. Can you all say excellence is my pride? Excellence is my pride. And the fact that you're here this afternoon, that means you're an excellent student. And I can assure you, you're in the right place at the right time because you will forever remember this day. I want to also thank the invited guests for being here, and also to thank all of you who've participated in making our day comfortable. My team from Nairobi office, led by Florence Mashio, thank you very much for patching this up. When you started, I thought it's a long shot, but now I know that there's nothing
There's nothing that is hard to do, and for as long as you put your mind to it, it can be done. So thank you very much. So ladies and gentlemen, and the students who are here today, I want to start by saying that the mind is a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. It's upon you to ensure that the fire keeps burning. I also want to tell you that all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. You must have a strategy. You must take a run. For the young people in this room, I know for sure you're thinking, I'm a first year, I'm a second year, I'm a third year, I'm a fourth year, what next? Take a look around yourself. All these excellent minds seated here today, including myself, at one given time in our lifetime, we were exactly where you're seated today. So don't run. Don't be in a hurry. You've seen the skit that has been played here today. It is real. Tfgbv is real. GBV is real. Femicide is real. And for those of us who think they are very beautiful, you're actually the target. You're the target. So I want to tell the students here today, you need to be patient with your life. You need to think ahead of time. You need to plan. You need to tell yourself, fine, you're here, and you're telling yourself, I come from a village. I also come from a village. For those of us who think, oh, I was born in a slum, the slum does not define you. You have to pick up yourself and get yourself out of the sorry state, because the world does not feel sorry for you. You must have the courage to step up, step out, and make the life that you want, and it all begins with yourself. I also want to tell you that good things don't come easy. We must work hard. We must work hard, because all the people who have excelled in life, at one point they'll tell you they worked hard. They have a story to tell. And the story of most successful people is never an easy story. So we all have a story to tell. You must start writing your story. Only you can put the pen to paper. Only you can put the full stop that you want. By the time you leave your parents' home, they send you to school, what are they looking up to? When my child finishes school, the village celebrates, isn't it? So then it's a great honor to welcome you all to this two-day event, conference on Tfgbv. The conference has come at a right time as we grapple with GBV in this country and the cases of femicide. As a nation and as the world faces new challenges due to technology, GBV is in its all forms. It's a scourge in this society. It is a violation of the human rights, a barrier to equality, and a threat to collective well-being. The UN Women report that was released on Monday actually says that to every 3 women or girls walking, 1 of them has been abused. If I bring the statistics back home, for every 5 women or girls that you see in a day, 4 of them have been abused. And guess what? I have not talked about the boy child. In 2023 alone, Nairobi registered about 1,568 cases of young men who were molested. The question then is, if we continue with this kind of trajectory, in the next 10, 15, 20 years, we'll not have a society. I want all of you to do the maths. We will not have a society. In a world that is increasingly interconnected by technology, we have witnessed the emergence of new forms of violence that exploit the very tools designed to connect all of us. Technology has the power to transform lives, connect communities, and drive progress. However, it is equally capable of becoming a tool for harm, exploiting vulnerabilities, and perpetuating cycles of violence. Tfgbv is unequally able to amplify and persist in perpetrating harm against women and individuals with highly visible online presence due to occupation or activism, resulting in systematic silencing of women in public places such as politics, journalism, civil activism, a phenomena known informally as the chilling effect, where we all keep quiet and we don't want to talk about it. Why? It is very, very emotive. When it comes to femicide, the grim statistics indicate that globally, a woman loses her life every 10 minutes. The UN Women Report indicates that Africa recorded the largest absolute and relative numbers of female intimate partner family-related killings in 2023, with an estimated 21,700 victims. That means 2.9 victims per 100,000 individuals working. This is very alarming, and we should all say it is unacceptable. So what is Tfgbv? It's an act of violence perpetrated by one or more individuals that is committed, assisted, aggravated, amplified in part or fully by use of ICT or digital media against a person on the basis of their gender. The prevalence of personally experiencing online violence against women globally is staggering at 38%, according to the Economist Intelligence Unit. Nearly 2 out of every 5 women are actually victims. Today, 2 days might not be enough for us to discuss matters Tfgbv, but it's a good start for all of us, especially for university students who, in my view, are a keen target. I believe that universities are at the vantage point of providing solutions through research and innovations to the challenges that we face, like keeping cyberspaces safe. Unfortunately, what is happening in the online space is but a reflection of our society. If it were up to me, all universities have a compulsory unit on gender norms and stereotypes, as well as harmful cultural myths at the first-year level. This way, we begin to dismantle the idea of objectifying a woman or a girl. It also starts helping us nurture young men and women who value each other. Online harassment, cyberbullying, non-consequential sharing of intimate images, and digital stalking have become all too common, leaving victims traumatized and marginalized. These are just but a few examples of the ways in which technology is being misused to inflict pain and suffering. The victims include female political class, journalists, we have seen students, we have seen children, and any other female within the online space. The 2023 rapid study on technology-facilitated GBV found that GBV is prevalent in this country and many institutions of higher learning. And I'm sure you students, you have the better stories to tell us. The study was conducted by the Collaborative Center for Gender and Development in partnership with the University of Nairobi Women Economic Empowerment and with support from the United Nations Population Fund. Its finding aimed at informing efforts of Tfgbv are very shocking. About 90% of young adults in Nairobi tertiary institutions have witnessed GBV. 39% have experienced it at a personal level. Male students are the primary perpetrators at 78.6%, followed by female students at 11.5%, and the male teaching staff at 5.4%. I want to believe that the abstracts, innovations, and the arguments in the moot courts today will help us unpack and find the much-needed solutions to this vice. I would like to urge the students present here today to use social media platforms, formerly X, formerly Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook, and Telegram have advantages and disadvantages. Sextortion, cyber stalking, body shaming, sexual exploitation, trolling, bullying, and online personification happens every single day. Female students are disproportionately impacted and the current situation is at 64.4%, and at least one type of online violence are meted by female students at any given time. The study, however, does not indicate the impact of physical violence they undergo due to Tfgbv. Ladies and gentlemen, how can we make institutions safe again for our children? Like many other gender-related issues, combating Tfgbv in the cyberspace requires a multifaceted approach. I am therefore very confident by the end of this conference, we shall come up with workable solutions designed by yourselves. Knowledge is power. I am informed that there is safe space tent available for you in this conference where you can get information on how to help yourself. For those in the moot court, I would like you to take note the right to privacy is enshrined in the Constitution and Article 31 and subsequently enacted in the Data Protection Act of 2019. This paved way for establishment of the Office of the Data Commissioner in November 2020, which is responsible for ensuring compliance with data protection laws in Kenya. Did you know that individuals have a right to secrecy and privacy of their personal data? These data rights include the right to access and delete their personal information at will. What does the Constitution say about GBV? 2020 Constitution protects citizens from GBV in several ways, including guaranteeing equality and freedom from discrimination. It also recognizes the past patterns of discrimination, such as those related to gender relations, need to be released. The Constitution also guarantees the right and freedom and security of a person, which includes the right to free from violence from any source, including the right of your personal dignity. We also have other laws: Sexual Offences Act, Protection Against Domestic Violence Act. We also have the Female Genital Mutilation Act. In 2018, Kenya prohibited cyber harassment through the Computer Misuse and Cyber Security Act, which in part prescribes an indecent, grossly offensive communication as illegal. As per the law, a person found guilty of cyber harassment is liable to Kenya shillings 20 million fine or imprisonment for not more than 10 years. The lawyers will tell you ignorance of the law is no defense. With all this legislation in place, why is Tfgbv rife today? It's argued that evolving nature of technology has brought the law's sufficiency and adaptability into question. Laws such as the Kenya Information and Communication Act of 2012 provide framework for regulating the ICT sector, but do not explicitly deal with conduct which would amount to online violence against women and children. The Protection from Domestic Violence Act addresses intimate partner domestic violence, but does not provide for online violence or gender-based violence within the online space. This means that at present, there are no laws specifically addressing the impact of Tfgbv in the digital space. Law students present, I would like to hear more tomorrow on what you have come up with based on the moot court questions that you have. In conclusion, this conference marks a significant step forward in our collective efforts to combat Tfgbv. In our discussions, let us explore the latest trends, share innovative solutions, find the research gaps, whether empirical or knowledge, and discuss strategies to create a safer digital environment for all of us. Let us specifically address the misuse of technology to perpetuate harmful acts against women and children. We must harness the power of technology to protect, empower, and uplift. Some of our solutions will come from technology itself. It can empower survivors to report incidences, access support services, and connect with the communities of solidarity. We can also use crisis chatbots and AI-powered early warning systems to help us identify patterns, predict risks, and intervene more effectively. The DVC said when it comes to our male counterparts, they don't report. But guess what? We encourage more male voices to come out. We encourage more male voices to report cases. We encourage more male voices to be strong enough to realize that if we do not harness this problem, we will not have a country to live in. By harnessing the power of data analytics, we can gain valuable insights into the root causes of GBV in this country, enabling us to develop targeted prevention strategies. I urge you all to participate actively in the discussions, share your insights, and contribute in building a safer future. Together we can make a difference, and we must all move together. If we must end GBV, we must start by changing the hearts of men. Do you believe that? Our children, I implore you that your personal security starts with you. By the time the second person comes in place, the police, it starts with you, even before your parents, because you have already been released to the world. The teachings that you have, the many caregivers, the strong-willed parents that you've had, their dream is that you become what they want you to be. The murders are real. The country needs you alive. Your parents have invested in you. Don't break our hearts. It is now my pleasure to declare this conference officially opened. For the students, if you think I'm good, I would love you to be better than me. Thank you very much.
be seated, please. And for those of us who danced, congratulations. And those of us who are yet to, I believe you'll have time. And our guest of honor, Honorable Harriet Chikai, Senior Advisor to the President and on issues, human rights and children, the many acting feces, I pray that you be confirmed. I don't always like the word acting. I pray for you. Our leaders are here from the county assembly, the county government, many of our students who have come from far and wide, the 13 universities who have come today, the many institutions who are present and represented here. It's not easy maybe to say one or two after the chief guest, but because politics is local, we had to be here. So she spoke as the chief guest, but I've come as a local leader. And let me ask our leaders, give us only 10 minutes and we'll be done. 1 minute, and then my 2 or 3 minutes. And area MCA Karipu, so that you introduce the team. And my name is Beatrice Kemei, County MB Kericho. So the feces acting, the position that I'm holding, we call it the county member of the National Assembly. So this title of women rep, people don't understand. It is the county MB. So please come. Please clap for our leaders.
Asante, Mheshimiwa, our chief guest, Mheshimiwa Harriet, our women rep, the county MP, the FEC. We love that name, don't worry, madam. And you know you're able leader. My colleagues from the county assembly, the county government of Kericho, and all visitors who are here from Farias University. Karibuni sana to Kabianga University and Kabianga Ward. I don't miss, our chief guest, I don't miss this occasion. I was elected. I've been participating in the work. We work together with the FEC and the management of the institution. And karibu sana. I know this is not the first time you're in Kericho. The other time you're in Kipkelion, Finlays, working for girls and women and boys. I've liked the team for this year. The technology, there is a lot of cyberbullying and the issues to do with technology, which is affecting even us mentally and the younger generation. I was from my church in the morning, who are doing the same for the young girls for the last 1 week. And I was so proud that even the local people and the local areas, they are doing this. I didn't mean to talk much because you have spoken and our leader here. No, madam, I need to introduce my colleague, who even, we are always here. Mheshimiwa Edina, kindly you can say jambo.
Let them come.
Let them come, Mheshimiwa Fancy. Karibuni sana.
Asante sana, our guest of the day, our able women rep, and all protocol observed. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mrs. Tonui Edna. I'm a chair for SIG, that is a special interest group in the County Assembly of Kericho. And I'm privileged today to stand before you and say no to SGBV, G5B fee in Kericho County. Thank you so much. We stand with you, our able women rep and our guests, to fight this GBV in our areas. I don't have much to say, but we have organized our 2 days as the County Assembly of Kericho. Our program will start next week. Also to hear to our people that This GBV is alarming in Kericho County, and we need to stop it, all of us. Thank you so much.
Sunday clap for her. Karibu Mheshimiwa.
Our chief guest, able women rep of Kericho County, and all protocols observed. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Lily Sirma. We want to say enough is enough for GBV. We want to say enough is enough. Thank you.
Good afternoon all. My name is Fancy Korir, Chief Korir, HSC, Gender Champion, Kericho County. I'm passionate about today's event. And before I forget, I just want to congratulate Dr. Wangila for really doing this. Waziri, thank you so much for coming, and welcome all the time. We hosted you the other day, and things are moving on the right way. Last week, I launched the 16 days of activism against the gender-based violence, defilements, teenage pregnancies, FGM, alcohol, drug and drug abuse in my area, multinationals. For sure, we really want to condemn all this because it's real in Kericho County. It is very real. Baby Tamara was murdered, strangled, defiled. It's so sad. And thrown into the waters just this year. No culprit has ever been brought to book. This is so sad. Our women are being killed. Our children in university are being killed. So we really need to into this because it is something which is bothering all of us. I'm of one in university. So every day in the evening, I must call and say, how are you, my girl? Please, don't have fare, cooler fare. I send her something so that I'm trying to avoid kukula fare. So, finishing, please, our students, musikule fare ya wenyewe. Musikule fare ya wenyewe. Tuko hapo, tusikule fare ya wenyewe. So please, and again, I addressed the same thing because when we launch even the 16 days of activism, so men came to me and say, what about us? I said, no, when we say gender, it's both. It's a man and a woman. And then that is the time I got a lot of complaints that even men are being harassed. So we love you, our husbands, boys, our children, we love you. And we hear you. We hear your problems. So we are here so that you pour to your mom, to your mentor, and anyone. Wasiri Jigai, let me talk about the legislation in Kericho County. We are still very far. We have a draft for the gender bill, but it's kind of, we don't have a good political will to enact. We don't have even the fund. Our budget in Kericho County is never gender responsive. When we want to do even a rally, a walk with Dr. Wangila, we go begging and saying, kampuni fulani mtusaidie na kitu kidogo, alafu twende tufanye rally or walk or anything. But we were just requesting if the gender bill will be somewhere, then we get funding as nominated members. Then you are there. Kericho County is small. I've offered myself to do with our Mama Yetu. Thank you so much and God bless you.
Asante, asante, asante sana, karibu.
Thank you very much. Can we clap for our leaders? That is the best we can give for now. I wouldn't want to take so much time, but I want to say, Wasiri Karibu Kericho. This is not the first time you're here. You came another time and another time. And I want to thank His Excellency the President for having this office that is concerned with the issues of women and children, so that we know where to run to from where we are, and we know what to do. I also want to appreciate the work that we've done. When it comes to issues and matters, gender-based violence, I want to say in Kericho County, it is on the high, it is rising every day. I feel sad that we have cases as per March 2024, that is this year. We have 963 reported cases, but from March up to now, I've had so many other cases. And this is very, very alarming. It is actually paining. And I want to really say that Kericho is a place that should not be heard of such. Kericho is a beautiful place. People are calm. I don't know if it is because of the much milk that we take that men become so masculine that they have to look for a way of expressing their strength. But I can say this is not the best thing to do. And matters, teenage pregnancies, is also very alarming. It is one of the highest in the country, 5,448 as per March 2024. So, and CS, you realize that we are not only talking about the gender-based violence, we are also talking about the teenage pregnancies. And the FGM has gone down, but we still have a few cases that we are fighting day in, day out. As my colleagues have said, this issue of gender-based violence is mainly skewed towards the women, but we have isolated cases of men who have also been not only harassed. There's this particular case in Kipchimchim here, Ainamoy. This man was hit on the head, admitted in Moi Teaching and Referral by the wife. Me, I'm wondering how it happened, but it happened. And then after a few days, he came out of hospital. The wife was taken in, but this man said, but now, who will take care of the children? So those are the challenges that we have. Wacha nimsamee, arudi nyumbani, achunge watoto. I feel sad for that mama. I want to see her. Reasons that we have in our place. Mainly, I've talked about men feeling that they are superior than women, the way the feces said. So this society feel like men are superior, and that is why they can harass women left, right, and center. And some of us could be harassed, but we know how to maneuver. We lie low, but me, I told my husband, say anything and do anything, but please don't raise your hand. That is when I feel I'm dying. I wouldn't want to see that. And it is not only me, but I believe all the women, they have a right to live. And they have a right to express themselves, and they have a right to own property and everything else. There's this lady who is still in hospital in Sigawet, just because the husband gave her 1,000 shillings to go and buy. And then the change was, she came with a change of 360. Before she gave it out, the husband asked, what did you buy? 1, 2, 3, and all that. So before she gave out the change, he poured not even water, but tea. And the lady is expecting, she's still in hospital. Those are the cases that we are battling day in, day out. But the worst thing that we are feeling bad about is that some of these perpetrators are just free. I wish they cannot be given that bail. They can stay in until the case is determined. Because when they are out, they influence so much, even the witnesses. So today, as we talk about this issue about technology, technology-facilitated gender-based violence that is growing, and it is a threat in our county and in our country. I want to be particular now that we are in university, and thank you for the universities that came to the University of KABIANGA, that is green like no other university in the region and even in the country. This is a very safe place. I want to say that the people you live around, Fisi, I know not all the students are able to live in the hostels. I know some stay outside, but whom do you stay with outside? Who are your neighbors? That is one. Your security is key. The people you talk to, the people you chat with means a lot. So I'm really requesting and appealing to our students to be very keen and very careful. Don't volunteer information when it is not necessary. Sometimes you are asked, where are you? Then you even say, I'm standing here and all that. Please don't. You don't know, and don't trust anybody. Trust yourself. We saw these young men, these young people here. Somebody can be saying a cousin, a brother. There is no brother, there is no cousin. Leave brother and sister out. I'm saying this, Fisi, because some even can be brother and sister, but what has happened? Things have changed. And that is when they can kill, at least to reduce the influence and maybe the testimony. So I'm really appealing, even for the people, the landlords around in the universities. Let that place be secure. Let it be gated. And let's have somebody who is in charge. We have lost quite a number of students. I know at least 5 we have buried that from the university. Parents have sent them to university, but they come in casket. So painful. So, and my colleague said, usikule fair, usikule nini. I'm really asking parents also to try as much as they can to provide for these children. But however, some of them come from well-to-do families, but you still find themselves going out with other of the same category, and then things happen. We have lost quite a number out of that. So in short, I'm saying that, and for us, when the CS also spoke about who are these influenced or affected by this gender-based violence out of the technology-facilitated cyber bullying. For us, women leaders, you see how many women are elected and nominated? Very few, and especially those who go for election. What do they fear? Cyberbullying. What people write in the social media platforms is killing. It is killing families, it is killing individuals. And today, I'm saying, women, let us arise. We arise. Do not kill your future because of what they say in the social media. Come out very strong. I have a friend and a colleague. They said all sorts of things. But whatever they said about her, she came out strong. And now she's a leader in the country. So do not be suppressed. Do not kill your future because of that. And I would also want to add 2 more issues so that I end. I would feel that we should incorporate in the syllabus in the institutions something to do with this technology about the gender-based violence, so that we are able to protect the people who are using this internet. And I would ask the global digital companies to work with the government and the private technology companies to ensure solutions, products, and platforms are designed with gender equity in mind. Social media platforms should have access, safety features, and complaint mechanisms in their solutions and platforms. Not to forget that investigating institutions should incorporate the use of these AI technologies in tracking and monitoring the internet spaces and social media to detect and prevent occurrence of cyberbullying and sexual harassment, and also to arrest and document crucial evidence that can sustain conviction of perpetrators of these Tfgbv. In Parliament, we are supposed to work extra hard, and that is what we are trying to do, to enact legislation that regulates and controls the use of social media platforms. We've tried severally, and like this TikTok, we tried talking about it, and we have the positive and the negative, the way Waziri said. And we are trying to give direction and on registration of all the social media platforms. This can only be done when there is legislation over the same. So I was not coming to give a speech, but I was also just coming to say, you have our full support, students, peace students, we are here. I want to VC to appreciate this fact. We have in the national government, in the county, and even in the office, in my office, that is the office of the county MP, we have what we call bursary and full scholarships that our students can borrow or can actually apply so that they can be sorted. I'm proud to say that in this university, I have 3 students on full scholarship. So, and we have Bifali Chelangat, Bachelor of Education, Literature, Mercy Tfgbv, Education, Science, Maths and Physics, and we also have Winnie. The ones that went on full scholarship, they were married, but they went to school, back to school. I gave them second chance, and I continued. And one of them is married by a Pota guy, but she's respecting the husband. Is that not great? Is that not great? What does that mean? It means that you should be proud of where you are and take care of your families. I want to, in a very special way, Madam CS, appreciate this particular girl called Harriet Chepet. I don't know if she's here. Come here, mommy. This girl comes from a humble background. Wacha akuche hapa hivi. She comes from a humble background, just from across the fence. And then she scored first-class honors from the University of Kabianga. She was the best overall. The best overall. She didn't look at the background. She didn't look for who can do this and that for me. She believed in herself, and that is why she's here. Congratulations. She's looking for a job. And the great lady is here. Tutaongea vile tutamsaidia. But her need now ni kukua na laptop. Patrick, huyo ni manager wetu. Tomorrow is Saturday. Wacha apate laptop huyu msichana wetu. Sawa. Tutakupatia laptop. Wacha tumnunulie nguo. Wacha hiyo 20,000 ikuje tumnunulie nguo. Aenda achifurahie. There is always success in patience. So I want to really appreciate you, and we pray that tutakuja nyumbani tukuone. Sawa sawa. So finally, we don't have safe spaces in our county. Madam CS, please come. Okay. And the Dean of Students, you know, when you do good things come your way. How do you feel? And wow. Nataka.
Well done.
Yes. Congratulations. Please clap for her. The best overall.
The Dean of Students. I'm the Dean of Students.
You are the Dean of Students.
Right.
Good work. Yes. She's very young.
Yes.
Alafu nyumbani tutaona vile tutasaidia. Okay. Sawa sawa. God bless you. And congratulations. Thank you very much.
So natuambia what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay, she'll tell us what she wants to do. Now that she got her first class, do you want to be a professor?
Yes.
You want to be a professor of?
Philosopher in biochemistry.
Wow. So this one we have to take, you know where you want to go and work? East Africa Breweries is your employer. Why are you laughing? Who does mixologist? It's a science. Coca-Cola industry. Those are your companies.
Coca-Cola sasa they are here.
Welcome Trust if you want to go to the medical field. Camry if you want to go to the medical field. If you want to make more money, go to the private sector.
Thank you. God bless you. May the Lord bless you and may the Lord keep you. Once more, congratulations. And we are praying that we'll have the safe places. Wasiri, come. You launch officially now.
Yeah, then now we can officially launch this program, and we hope tomorrow we'll be back to celebrate the winners, isn't it? Isn't it? So I'm told we need to take a photo session with the judges, so quickly come.
All right, judges, quickly. Judges, judges, that includes you, Claire. Thank you very much. So the innovation judges, quickly first, then abstract, then root court. Please, order.
We need the podium.
Please, podium. The photographers, thank you. Oh, you are the ones carrying. All right. This is Waziri, you with the innovation group. Masiga, you are in abstract. So innovation judges representing different universities. These are the ones who will tell us our winners of the best innovations. Thank you very much. Abstract judges, please be on standby. Abstract. Quickly. And root court judges, quickly. Next. Just be on standby. Abstract, led by Professor Judith. Abstract judges, quickly. Abstract. All right. You feel like that? All right. And the DVC, and please, you should be here. Karibuni for this photo. Thank you very much. Waziri, on the extreme left, yes, on your extreme left, was here with me yesterday doing heavy lifting, sweeping, wiping the floor. I did a very good job. All right, so this is the team that will be looking at abstracts throughout, and they will tell us what are some of the best researches that have been done. Lewis, you are good? Thank you. Moot court judges. DVC, you can stay there. Yes, stay. Moot court judges, our office is represented by Caroline as the chief judge. Take your photos. We have 7 teams in the moot court. Last but not least, the planning committee. Last but not least, the planning committee. You can, if you are part of the planning committee, you stand there. Quickly, planning committee. I am there. I'll join you once you are all there. Planning. I'll Photoshop myself. Planning committee, Waziri from different universities are represented here. They've been planning. We've been meeting digitally. We met physically yesterday. Thank you very much. Last but not least, our representative from the ward level, MCAs, karibuni sana waheshimiwa. Last photo. Last photo. The last photo. The last photo. Last photo. These are our representatives in the county assembly. Mukismile si vibaya, by the way. Thank you very much, Waziri, for indulging us. Asanteni sana. I'll leave it to the MC for the afternoon to give direction as Waziri leaves. So if we can rise up just as Waziri and her guests leave.
I'm a superwoman.
Thank you. So it has been a great session. As Karam has been said, so the next thing is where do we go? I want us to take how many minutes? I want us to take a health break, so that we come back and get to indulge into the discussion of today. I hope you have been charged. We know what we want as students. Now it's time for us to sit back and listen. Comrades, comrades, hey comrades, hey, sauti wapi? Comrades, comrades, yes, that is the energy. So this is how we are going to do this. We're going to have innovations and abstracts in this hall. And then the round court will go that floor. Yes. So it is you to choose. And you can try to balance and have a taste of the innovations, the round court, the abstract. Just feel at home and comfortable. And again, ask yourself, what is my voice? And I also want you to add your voice. What is my voice in this war to add GBV? We are going to take a health break. A health break of let me consult. Yes, we'll be back here at past. Exactly past. Please don't miss. Yes, we'll be back here at 2:30. So, 2:35. All right, you have added yourself 5 minutes. 2:35. Let's be on time. Let's be on time. And come get back here, ready to learn and engage. Ask questions. Right? Sasa, comrades. Yes, na musikule fair. If you are meant to be a student, can you be a student? Ukuwe mwanafunzi, kama uko kuwa mwanafunzi, usikuwe kitu ingine. Choose to be the student. And then after very few years, you are the people who will be seated on. Nona zimebaki, zikuwa empty. This is your position. But how do you position yourself to get there? So can you know the reason as to why you are here? You are a student. Be the student. Wacha kukua sponsor, wacha kukua sijui kitu gani. Tafadhali, comrades, na wasihi. So, we can break for 20 minutes and then we get back here. Innovation, abstract, here. Moot court, third floor. But you can have a taste. Right? Where's my co-MC? Amanda, Pintaka wasalimie. All right. For those who have their meal cards, you have been given meal cards. So our caterer